We start with the latest developments coming from the U.S. The U.S. federal government has begun a partial shutdown of its operations after the Senate failed to reach a deal over a spending bill that includes funding for the U.S. Mexico border wall. Our Kim Min-ji reports.
The U.S. government has entered a partial shutdown after the Senate failed to break a budget impasse. The Senate adjourned late Friday without passing the bill to fund the government through early February. The sticking point was the $5.7 billion set aside to fund President Donald Trump's plans to build a wall along the U.S. Mexico border. With the midnight deadline expiring with no deal, funding for a quarter of all U.S. federal agencies expired, meaning some hundreds of thousands of federal employees will have to work unpaid or be put on temporary leave. President Trump said there was nothing he can do about the government shutdown because he needs cooperation from the Democrats.
Let's get out, let's work together, let's be bipartisan, and let's get it done. The shutdown hopefully will not last long.
The Democrats have been strongly against the idea and are resolute that U.S. taxpayers should not fund the president's plan.
You will not get your wall. Abandon your shutdown strategy. You're not getting the wall today, next week, or on January 3rd when Democrats take control of the House.
The House on Thursday approved the spending bill, but it hit a stumbling block in the Senate, where 60 votes are needed to pass the bill. The Republicans have only 51 seats. Talks between White House officials and Republican and Democrat leaders are expected to continue over the weekend. But the shutdown itself is not expected to have immediate impact as it falls on an extended holiday weekend. The midnight closure is the third shutdown so far this year. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.